What's up, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I just kind of wanted to talk with you guys for a minute. It's been an interesting day. It's been a long day. So last week, was my daughter's birthday on the 17th. I believe that was Thursday. We went and had a dinner and whatnot. I got all of the Eagles and the Hawks handled this week on Friday. I spent all day Friday doing that, and it was quite a lot. But we had Saturday off, and my buddy Jordan came over and saw us. And Sunday, my wife had to work. And then we had planned Monday to take the kids to Get Air in Dawsonville. It's like an indoor trampoline place. So today we did that. This morning we left out, went into town, and went by the post office. I had some things that I had to get. And I was surprised to find this in the mail. Somebody sent me this anonymously. This is an Off Grid Knives Cayman XXL. It's brand new. And somebody got it from Off Grid Knives and sent it to me. Either that or Off Grid Knives sent it to me. I kind of have a hunch who I think might have sent it. And I'm very thankful. I appreciate it. Let's take a look at it right quick. Here it is, and it's sheath, all flat dark earth. Pretty sweet. Pretty crazy looking knife. It's in cryo treated D2. Off Grid Knives, pretty cool, right? Thank you, whoever sent this. But I didn't put any connection to this until we got home. None at all. I just was kind of, wow, that's really cool. See the gators, the gator heads. I picked this up from the post office at about 9:30 this morning. Maybe 9:45, somewhere in there. We were on our way down to Dawsonville when, we were on our way down to Dawsonville this morning, and my buddy Jordan, his dad, called to let us know that Jordan had gone to the hospital this morning about 3 o'clock. Backstory, Jordan has been battling stage 4 cancer for a good while now. So this morning he went to the hospital and he's not coming home. So Jordan and I have been best friends since kindergarten. In fact, here's a picture of he and I. That's me, that's Jordan. We were probably 8 or 9 years old then, I guess. A long time, a lifetime. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together on this. I didn't really think about it, and maybe I'm just overshooting here, but one of my earliest and not quite my earliest, but a very, very, very early memory of mine was the memory of when Jordan and I became friends. Jordan and I went to little school together at Jack P. Nix Elementary in Cleveland here. And one day he came to school for show and tell with the little alligator head that he had gotten on vacation. And we were running around on the playground outside, and I fell onto him. We weren't really friends at that time. We were just little kids, kindergarten, you know. And I kind of fell onto him and broke that little gator head that he had. And we became friends from then. It's a very early memory, but it is a very deeply rooted core memory for sure. And that was interesting. That was really interesting that came in the mail today. I got this out of the mail today, about the time that Jordan was called home. So whoever sent that, thank you. I'm just not going to look into it any further. You can choose to remain anonymous, or you can tell me it's okay. But it was just really interesting how that played out. It's been a rough day, and it did not go as we were thinking it was going to. Because he let us know, Marty let us know, probably 20 minutes after we left the post office. And though we've been kind of expecting it, it doesn't make it any easier. So, guys, if you are into it, please send prayers to everyone involved, Jordan's family. Just pray for Jordan. Pray for Jordan's family. And pray for the kids. Pray for my kids, because my kids were everything to Jordan. And Jordan was everything to the kids. We tried to hold it together, but we just couldn't. So it just changed the mood of the whole day. And, you know, we were on our way to do something fun. So we still did. We took them to Get Air, and they had a great time. But, you know, it was bad enough that the people there could tell, and the guy there running the place asked if we had a great time at the end of our time, and my wife she was just not there. She was kind of crying a little, fighting it back, you know, and she broke and said something, and well, they gave us 4 free tickets for next time, so that was pretty cool. We're gonna go back and take them on another day. Usually we go to Get Air for birthdays, and Jordan goes with us, but he couldn't this time because he was just a little too sick. So he was there with us anyway. But I didn't make this video to get all sappy, and I'm not trying to gain any extra sympathy. I just wanted to let you guys know that I appreciate all of you. Somebody sent this, and I'm thankful. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It was interesting. Just interesting. I'm just baffled. You have no idea how much it means. So, while the knife is, you know, it's definitely special. It's a neat knife. But in the scheme of things, it's a produced knife, so it's not crazy special. It became special today. That all being said, it's going to put a hindrance on me this week. I don't know what we got planned and where we're gonna go with anything as far as well, you know, all the things that go along with it. Hell, we'll see what happens, but it's gonna slow me down this week, I do believe. Tomorrow I am going to go in and I am going to bust ass on handles. I'm going to go live way earlier than normal, and I'm going to try and get there and just start cranking because I've got a bunch to do. My plan was to go today. Now, we were going to go Saturday to the post office. The post office is open till 12, and I was waiting on bandsaw blades for my metal bandsaw because I need them to cut the Corby screw heads off. I wore out 3 packs worth of bandsaw blades this week. Turns out that I got a bad batch of them. I quit going to Harbor Freight and buying them because they never have them. You can't run a business like that. You got to make sure that you can have your stuff. That's just a backup. And so I've been ordering bandsaw blades. I just got a bad batch of them, and usually they last forever. But anyhow, I did not have any, so they sent me replacements. DeWalt did. We'll see. I know how this kind of thing goes. I've done this kind of dance with companies before. What happens is some bigger companies will sometimes buy out smaller companies. They'll take their stock, they'll put their brand on it, and they'll just sell it. I've done this kind of dance with companies, big companies. And you know, one batch doesn't mean that they're all bad. I get that. But the quality control definitely changed. We'll see with this next round. They sent me replacements. But we were going to go Saturday and get those, and we decided to just wait until Monday. And Monday was the day that we were supposed to go, because Monday was the day I went and got this. And I'm telling you, it's different. Maybe I'm just reaching, and maybe I'm completely out of my damn mind, but I don't know. So tomorrow I will be going live and doing a whole bunch of handle work. I took a picture. I was going to make a post. I was supposed to make a video this weekend. I was supposed to make a video this weekend with the Eagle, doing that testing, and I just haven't had time. I've been so strapped for time, and so I think everybody else does better review videos than I do anyway. I still have to do a couple pictures and update the Eagle page because I still have not done the Eagle page. I've been just strapped for time. So we're not drowning in the business. We're doing okay. We're just trying to clean up the mess of our life. You know, we're still trying to get moved in and moved around in this house. We've been doing some work in the house. Yesterday I replaced a little bit of drywall, and we're just trying to get settled, you know, and we got a lot going on, so it is what it is. But it's put a wedge in our time for sure. We have not been able to efficiently answer emails or really get the order list going again. They haven't been there a whole bunch, honestly. The order income kind of slowed down, which is okay because I've been super busy and trying to get this run done. I'm right on schedule with it. No worries of it not dropping. I'm definitely going to do the drop. We're definitely on track for that. There's no danger of that not happening. I'm going to finish it. But like I said, Friday I got every single handle of every single one of the remaining 29 knives, plus an extra one. They're all dressed and ready to go to the grinder. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. I doubt I will finish that tomorrow because there's 30 knives there, and 17 of them are big. So I might just do 2 separate live streams and start the eagles, or I mean the hawks. I can definitely finish the hawks up entirely and have them boxed tomorrow, maybe. I haven't done the sheaths. I got 2 days worth of sheath work to do. Another thing I was going to say about that is I'm trying to figure out how to do the proper shipping, because the shipping on these is going to be like $22 with insurance. I want to make sure that they're insured, because our American shipping system is just not great. Apparently it's not great all over the world. If it's not great in America, then it can't be good anywhere else. It's pretty sad, but none of it's reliable, so putting insurance on these bigger dollar knives for sure, and they're bigger packages. I'm just trying to iron all that out before the drop. But so after this drop, I'm gonna have to take some time to get ready for Blade Show for sure. And I know I've been talking about this for a while, but just want to remind anyone that's, curious or new and just kind of getting caught up on the most recent stuff. After this drop, I'm gonna have to focus on Blade Show. Now, I set a goal for myself to show up with 100 knives. I just wanted something to talk about. I wanted some pieces just in case, if anybody shows up there and wants to buy a bunch of knives, then they can do it, Or maybe I land some kind of wholesale deal, which is what I wanted to do before, and just let stores do the selling for me. Would be great. I like doing drops on my own because of how small my output is now. I know it's pretty big for a single person shop, but I can't sustain like that forever. I'll definitely have to change some processes here and there to accommodate the growth, and I definitely have big plans for that, but we're just not there yet, a step at a time. But I doubt I'm going to show up with 100 knives. I will show up with one of every model at least. So anything that I sell at Blade Show that's sitting on the table will be a pick up on Sunday or mail out on Monday or the next week kind of deal. Because I want to have something to set on the table just in case, you just never know. I don't want to expect that I sell them all, but you can't go into it with a negative mindset, or else you're sure as shit not going to sell a damn thing. I tell you what, I met some people at Blade Show. I met some folks at a table, and I want to say that it is probably the exact same table that I got in the ballroom. And I know exactly which table it was. I sat and talked with him for a good bit, and he was the most unhappy person that I met there. And, he was talking about how he came with the expectation that this was supposed to be the absolute magic carpet ride of knife selling, and he was hoping that he would sell out, and he hadn't sold anything. Now, I understand the frustration because, right now I've got like $900 sunk into Blade Show, and I have not set up anything. That was just fees. But I'm not new at doing shows either, and I know that that's what you have to put into the good shows. And the thing is, Blade Show isn't necessarily all about selling. It's really not. It's just about getting there and showing your face and letting people meet you and see you and get your name out there more than anything. And if you've got the right stuff and it's sought after enough, then you'll definitely sell some knives, because people are there to buy knives, that's for sure, or look at knives. But like I said, I just want to show up and I want to be there for everybody that wants me to be there. And I just can't wait to meet everybody. It's a good time, even though it's extremely stressful. It's going to be 150 times more stressful with a job to do. We were there just about at opening time till closing time all 3 days last year. The missus and I walking around. So I've got the sun in my face now. I mean, it is peeking through this tree just perfect, and there's nowhere for it to get held up at in the near 20 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. Thank you again to whoever sent this. I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Guys, keep Jordan and his family in your prayers. And just pray for his easy transition into the next whatever it is. The next great journey. The great journey. Pray for his family. Pray for his dad and his brother and his friends. But anyway, it's all just a part of life. And we're none of us are going to get out of this alive, that's for sure. So, but while we're here, the least we can do is appreciate one another. And I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of your support, no matter how big or small. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.